Bandidos, what up? It's your boy Tux here, and timing is everything in the Division 2. The best XP farm in the game is now here for a limited time. I'm going to make sure you are set up to reap in the XP. I'm going to give you my favorite XP farms, but I'm also going to set you up with build options for XP farming. You don't want to miss this. Let's do this.
Wait, did we just become best friends? So nice to meet you. I think you're cool.
Piece of shit wristwatch.
So go to your menu, into the season menu, head over to events timeline, and you will see as of today, 5x XP event. Incredible. They're gonna allow up to 1,000 levels of 5x XP. That's insane. This is on any activity that you do. What I recommend you do is peak your XP gains by activating your global directives and playing on the highest difficulty you're comfortable with. I play on heroic, and I have all 5 directives on for 125% XP. And Ragers is sort of acting weird, but it's actually active in the field. When you combine the 5XP event with the global directives, that's all booster, baby. I have several builds for you today, depending on your experience, but this is the XP farm build I decided to run with this time around. It's extremely efficient, and no, you don't need any armor on it. You're killing so fast that the build is gonna take care of you. So I'm using the Harvest. It has a higher base damage than the regular Police Magnum. If you don't have the Harvest, go get one right now from the Loot Goblin. He's dropping them. I have 30% expertise on mine, but you don't need this. Look, this is a Police Magnum I just crafted. It's a shitty one. It's got no expertise. It doesn't have the extra damage that the Harvest has. I put Determined on it, and look, it does the same thing. The Harvest is just giving you an edge for those random or rare opportunities where you might need it. So it's sort of a cowboy build. It gives you the flexibility to rotate to all 3 weapons and be effective. I've set it up so that you can use the pistol to activate your chain kill abilities with that first kill. And that's thanks to the Dodge City holster. Definitely not required. It's just a nice little quality of life. It's got the right stats: weapon damage, handling, headshot damage. So basically you holster your pistol as you're leading up to that control point. So it's going to stack 10% damage up to 100 times, which is ridiculous. The catch is it's only on 1 shot. So that shot you need to land on the head. If you're on PC, this is going to be a little bit easier. For Xbox and console players, you're going to want to use that on that first opening surprise shot. So sort of sneak up on him. Otherwise, it's a 3-piece imminent armaments build, and that's for the 60% pistol damage. Also, the 5% weapon damage, 65% total. And then this is the equation: weapon damage, hazard protection, and headshot damage. Headhunter is a must. This is what's giving you your chain killing capabilities. That's because it's going to push you to a cap of 1,250% of your last headshot killing blow. Insane. The second piece I have on the gloves. The third piece I have as the holster, so that I can also have that reduced threat to offset the increased threat. Do you need to worry about threat? Not really. So if you have one that you can put hazard protection there instead of reduced threat, go ahead and do that. The backpack is Habsburg for headshot damage. It normally comes with an armor core. If you have a hard time finding this, you can also go with Providence, because it's gonna come red. It's got explosive resistance. I would prefer hazard protection there, but this is what I had. Headshot damage, and then Bloodsucker. It's giving me extra protection in the form of bonus armor. So that's my shielding. Because of the cool skills, you don't want to rely on a skill shield. Let me just pause there and let you know you don't need bonus armor to survive with this build and play aggressively. The time to kill is your advantage. That gives you a high level of survivability. However, you take a bullet over here and you take a bullet over there, then you're gonna have to pop an armor kit. That's not a big deal. In fact, I'm running Security Link in case I run out of armor kits. This gives you infinite armor kits if you need it. I'm not really using the active modifier with this build. This build doesn't require modifiers. Use as many armor kits as you need to, because you're never really gonna run out. It's the time to apply an armor kit that bugs me. It's a slow process and I wanna go, go, go. So that's why I decided to run Bloodsucker. It just minimizes my need for armor kits. Otherwise, Vigilance for more damage, which is gonna help on the boss kill and the opening shot. I tried this with many variations. I even ran it with the Memento, and it's slaughtered, so you can go with the Memento too. But I decided to run it this way to show you that yes, you can have an all red build and still play aggressively out of cover with no armor cores. Whether you run Bloodsucker or not, you're going to kill it. The mask is Punch Drunk. It's a D&H with 20% pistol damage and a perfect headshot attribute with 20%. And then I have Hasbro and headshot damage. Notice I have Gunner for 10% armor on kill. The original build I created for this had the Nimble holster, which gives me armor back from cover to cover. Very helpful. You could also run the Turmoil knee pads and kill 2 targets with 1 shot. As far as modifiers go, do whatever you like. The one that's, I guess, best is the best kind of defense, which gives you 2.5% headshot damage for every 100,000 total armor you have. For skills, the decoy is really helpful. I do recommend the Precision Smart Cover. It's going to give you additional damage to targets out of cover. That goes a long ways on that opening shot. So what I do is I kind of sneak in, lay this down where the enemies can't see it, and then I get that boost with that first shot especially. But once you get your chain killing going, you don't really need to use this. For the backup weapons, the 1886 was determined. Of course, the Nemesis, this is when I need to take some range shots. So I do recommend running the Nemesis or some sort of sniper. For stats on the pistol, I'm just gonna show that one here at 241% headshot damage. The build I recommend for beginners and veterans, a determined sniper build. The idea of this build is to basically park it, sit in one spot and clear the entire control point or activity. It starts with sharpshooter. You're gonna wanna run this because of the ammo hoarders. Sharpshooter will supply you with more ammo when you're in cover for your snipers and rifles. So for the primary weapon, I'm running White Death. It happens to be one of the strongest, but it's also my favorite. You don't need expertise on this whatsoever, but if you're a new player, look to put 12% on all of your favorite weapons. The digital scope comes from Sharpshooter, and then I have stability for the under. We have reload speed. This comes with the perfect headshot damage talent. You want determined, so this turns every body shot into a headshot. Although it's a sniper build, if you feel like you're not good at headshots, you actually don't have to be good at headshots. All you need to do is at least land 2 headshots up front, and from there you can hit the enemy anywhere on the body. So I run Nemesis as my backup weapon. I like to kick off the fight with the Nemesis, and then I switch over to the White Death Headhunter, which is the chest talent. Habsburg, 2 pieces technically, so we're getting headshot damage and marksman rifle. This one has armor, weapon handling, and headshot damage, and then I'm running Headhunter. Headhunter gives you up to 1,250% from your last headshot killing blow. So once you have this activated and you have your weapon talent determined activated, you're just going to town on these guys. The backpack is my second piece, and it's got weapon damage and headshot damage. Vigilance, which is giving your first shot more power. Don't worry about vigilance being disabled thereafter. Now the gear set, we're running 3 pieces of hot shot. We don't need the 4-piece set. You're welcome to use it. It's actually pretty good. So this gives us 30% marksman, 30% weapon handling, and then 30% headshot damage, a red core with headshot damage. The gloves look exactly the same, and the holster as well. For the knees, the named eminence armaments. So this gives you 5% weapon damage, which is pretty good. I'll take it. And then I have headshot damage here. The perfect stat is 50% reduced threat. That means the enemies aren't going to be targeting you as much. But I'm running the decoy. This is really good for snipers. So with this threat level and your decrease in threat from your knee pads, you should be avoiding some good damage. My other skill is the fortified Smart Cover. This is giving you bonus armor when behind it. You have 350% headshot damage. So it took me 3 minutes to clear the sinkhole control point, and I came out with 9 levels. And what helped get me that many levels is that a resource convoy roamed in. And that's one of the reasons why control points are really valuable for XP farming. The other reason control points are probably the best idea for XP farming is because you're looking for the additional resources that they drop that help towards your expertise cap. You're getting recon data when you complete these, and you get a chance at exotic components going directly into your inventory when you open up the cache and the loot cave. And all the other resources you're picking up are helpful for research or applying expertise. The other way people like to farm XP is by doing public executions. They're a little bit easier because you have a lighter mix of enemies, not all elites. You don't get much in the form of resources, but at least they go quickly. You do spend less time fighting and more time fast traveling that method, but you're going to come out with roughly the same amount of XP as you would by doing control points. You can also play zonally. The Washington Monument is a good place to do that, so just go in a big circle. So beyond that, it's all about being extremely efficient. Have a route, have fast travel points. Don't waste a bunch of time running from A to B if you can prevent it. It's about go, go, go. And to really get an additional boost on your XP per hour, integrate priority objectives, focusing on open world XP rewards, like this one. So this will get a 5x XP plus the directive boosts. That's in addition to the XP that you're gonna get from the activity itself. So this reward is a bonus. So just sprinkle these in as they become available.
Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm Tuxedo Bandido, and if you found this video helpful, be sure to hit the like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so you don't miss out on the good stuff I have coming for you. And if you like content like this, be sure to check out the video I have recommended for you right here. If you have anything you would like me to cover, be sure to let me know in the comments below. And thank you to all the channel members and donors who make things possible. Tux Nation wouldn't be the same without you.
When you buy a game from Ubisoft, enter the creator code Tuxedo Bandido to support the channel. Easy peasy.
Wait, did we just become best friends?